What's going on, everyone? Your friendly neighborhood camera guy, Yak Almighty here. And normally when I'm going on vacation or if I want to just go out and take some pictures of birds, I have to bring with me a setup like this that costs a lot of money. You know, this is around $3,000 to $4,000 depending on if you get it new or used. And it's very heavy, and especially if you're going on vacation or anything, you know, this is a pain in the ass to bring with you, you know, especially if you're going hiking for the whole day. Just carrying this like almost like 10-pound, you know, lens with a camera on it, it takes a lot out of you. And even though I do love this setup, I usually end up not bringing it with me just because of how cumbersome it is. But today we got a little bit of a solution for you guys. So this camera is the DSCC Sony CyberShot H300 camera. And if you buy this camera new, it's around $200. But from KEH.com, we actually got this for only $50. Now, I'm not sponsored by KEH, but I am an affiliate of KEH. So if you use my link in the description of this video, I do get some money back. But this camera was not sent to me by KEH. I just bought it with my own money because I thought it was interesting. It's only $50, so we're going to see how this camera is. So this camera can go from 25mm to 875mm. That's a pretty crazy range. This giant camera and lens setup I have right here goes from 150 to 600mm. So if I want to go wider than that, I have to bring another lens with me. So for hiking purposes, this sounds like the best camera to get. And also because it's so cheap, you know, you don't have to worry about losing it or like dropping it somewhere. So that is also definitely a plus. So let's open this up and see how it is. And I'm going to try to be fast with this because we are losing sunlight right now. It's around, what is it? Right now while I'm shooting it's 6:54 p.m. so the sun is about to go down, so I want to have some sunlight before we test out this lens. So let's open this baby up. Hopefully I'm not showing my address. Okay. And let's take it out of here. Goodbye box. Move this out of the way. I gotta clean this room, dude. Okay, and we have everything nicely packaged. Oh man, it reminds me of when I used to work at this luxury bag place where I would do the photography for it, but I would also like put the bags inside of boxes to like ship them out. So we would bubble them up. Good times. And here we have the camera. And the camera is pretty small. Here, let's just get it out of the bag. It's supposed to feel like a DSLR, but it feels very light and plasticky. It's in pretty good condition. Let's see, is this in focus? Go. It's in like pristine condition. I guess they also like cleaned it up. I don't know, it seems to be in very good condition. And here's the lens. So it has that 35 times optical zoom. So we'll see how that is. And this also takes video also. So we're gonna do some like 720p video comparison between this and this Sony FS5 cinema camera that I'm shooting this with. So we'll see how that goes. There's no microphone slot on this camera or anything. There's only an AV USB out on this camera. So I mean, I'm not expecting anything crazy like that. I just gotta figure out how to like get the battery door open, you know. There's an open tab right here, but when I do it, nothing happens. So I'm hoping that part is not broken. Oh, here we go. You have to like push it to the right. But yeah, as you can see, it needs 4 AA batteries. So let's put the batteries in this camera, and then let's go downstairs and take some pictures while the sun is going down right now. So we're gonna have some nice golden hour images. Alright guys, we're literally running out of time right now, so let's turn it on. We're gonna turn it on for the first time on camera. So, just press the on button. Ooh, this is some like nostalgic, like old Sony sounds. Oh, it's the same sounds as like my old like Sony handheld camera. But okay, play memories. But okay, so we gotta boot it up. Oh, we got an image. Alright, we're really running out of just sunlight, so I'm gonna turn it on. And I'm guessing this is on the widest end. And it looks kind of overblown here. I'll take a picture. There you go, I took a picture. But let's try zooming in. How do you zoom? Oh, from here, from the top. Oh my god. Look at this shit. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, let's try to get some pictures now. I wish there was a viewfinder though, because like for taking wildlife pictures, I do like putting the camera up to my face to do it. Oh man. Okay, I see some cats, so let's try taking pictures of those. Oh god. Oh. It's the blurriest picture of all time. For some reason we're on ISO 80. Oh, it like captured like put a box around the cat. That's interesting. Let's try some video. I'll see how the video looks on this. Yeah, let's just take a video outside. Here, so let's press the movie button. And then we'll take a video like this. And then we'll zoom right in. Zoom in. Zoom into that boat. Wow. That is lovely. Can I vlog with this camera? I mean, there's a microphone on there. So, I don't know. I guess you could technically vlog with it. I don't know how well it's doing, but I guess you can technically vlog with it. See a bird in the air. Again, the sky is just, I mean, this camera just lacks a lot of dynamic range. So I can't even like see this bird right now. Wait. Oh, God. Come on. I want to get a picture of a bird. Ah, there you go. I got a blurry picture of the bird. Here's another airplane. Oh, it's just so hard to detect where it is. Here it is. There we go. Oh, can it focus? Oh, it's out of focus. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I cannot focus on it. Ah. It just keeps going in and out of focus. Which kind of kills the point of this camera if it can't, you know, take a picture of something in the sky. Oh my god. Okay, another talks about future of this camera is they can do panoramas. So I guess we'll give that a look, see how that works. So it automatically went to the widest angle by itself. But so press the shutter and move the camera slowly through the right. Some guy's freaking out with his dog. Well, there we go. Did a beautiful panorama. And you know, it worked quite well. Okay, now we're gonna try out the video capabilities of this camera, and right here we got the Sony FS5 shooting me, and then down here we got the Sony CyberShot, whatever it's called. And we are using the audio from the Sony FS5. I have a lavalier mic hooked up to me right now. And here's what it sounds like, the microphone coming out of the Sony Cyber, whatever it called, Cyberpunk 2077 camera. And this is what it sounds like. Now, I can't tell what I look like right now. I don't even know if I'm in focus or not. And that's mainly because the camera doesn't have a screen that you can actually turn around. It doesn't have a fully articulating screen. The screen on it is fixed, so not the best camera for vlogging or making YouTube videos, I would say. But it does have a 720p video mode that shoots in 30 FPS, I believe. So we'll see how that looks. So now let's go down to my editing room and we'll take a look at both the pictures and the video quality. Alright, so now let's see live together what this camera is capable of. So we're importing the pictures right now and they do not look good so far. Okay, here, let's pull up the first picture, which was the picture of my camera, this beautiful Sony FS5. And if we zoom in, I mean, it just looks... Oh, it just looks gross. There's a lot of, what is it called, moray or whatever. We got some purple fringing. It just looks like a picture that was taken with really high ISO and then a bunch of noise reduction was added to it. But as you can see, we are shooting at ISO 80. Oh, you guys can't see it here. Let me move this. But as you can see, we are shooting at ISO 80. So that shouldn't happen. There shouldn't be too much noise, but there is for some reason. But let's take a look at other pictures. We got this beautiful picture of the cat outside. There's another beautiful picture. God, these do not look good at all. Okay, so I had the shutter speed at 1/30th of a second, so obviously that's why these are a little unsharp, but then I bumped it up to 160th of a second. As you can see, we did have a sharp image right here. The image quality is not good. I'm not even gonna bother comparing this camera to the A7R3 because obviously it's not the best image quality, but here this is we're shooting at the 24mm right here. And this is back again at 875mm. This picture actually doesn't look too bad. We are shooting at ISO 200, but man, these are not the best image quality. So, but what you can do with this camera, as we can see right here, it can go from 24mm from here to 875mm. So that little house right here, that's where we zoomed into. So the zoom is pretty insane on it, but the image quality just isn't there. You know, this is not the best looking image, unfortunately. And if we try bringing up some shadows, let's see how that looks. So we'll try to bring out the shadows that are right here. Here, I'll zoom in even more, and we'll see how much detail this camera actually captures. And as you can see, there's literally nothing there, zero detail, pretty much. Yeah, it's not the best looking image. We go to the other pictures. I mean, this picture honestly doesn't look too bad as long as we don't zoom in. You know, if you just posted this on Instagram, you know, the image quality just isn't good. Here's a picture of a duck that was swimming by. Yeah, it does have like a little bit of a nostalgic look where, you know, you can tell this is like an early digital camera, but it is not the best. This is the picture I was trying to take a picture of the bird and failed miserably. Here's the same cat again, and here's the airplane pictures, which this camera could not focus on at all, which is interesting considering, you know, this goes 875mm, so you're supposed to take pictures of stuff that's in the sky. So, but it cannot take a picture of an airplane because it cannot focus in time. Oh, here we go. We got it in focus right here, but it's not too bad. And here's the panorama picture we took, and this looks horrible. Oh my god, why is this like lower resolution than the actual pictures? The panorama is supposed to be higher resolution, but somehow I guess it just compresses the hell out of it. I'm guessing the camera just can't handle it, because okay, here's the resolution is 4912 by 1080. The other images were, what were they? Like, what is this image? So it's 5152 by 3864. So the panorama is a way lower resolution than the full-sized image. So if you actually want to do a panorama, you're better off, you know, just taking multiple shots with this camera and then composing them back in Lightroom. But that's what the photo quality looks like. So after some careful examination, would I buy the CyberShot DSC-H300 20 megapixel little monster? And the answer is no. The image quality out of it is just not good. And the thing is that, you know, if it was workable image quality, you know, this would be a great camera. But honestly, even if you get like the most amazing shot in the world, just because of the image quality that's coming out of this sensor, it's just gonna be a bad shot no matter what. But it does have like a little bit of a nostalgic value to it, and especially when it comes to the video. The video quality looks like shit, but it kind of reminds me of like VHS type of video, and even like something like the Sony CyberShot. Is this CyberShot? What is this? What is this called? The Sony handicap footage. That, you know, this is what I like first made videos when I was a kid. So it kind of like gave me like a little nostalgic vibe to shooting with this camera. So because of that, it gets a little bit of a point. So if you also want to get like some sort of like a VHS like home video type of look, this camera is actually decent for that. But for like shooting, if you go on a hike or whatever, honestly, you know, nowadays you'll be better off, you know, just using your phone to take pictures. but it does have that, you know, insane zoom on it, so you could get some cool shots with it if you want. But anyways guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.